So we're back on.
Thank you, Alexis. Now let's play hockey!
Thank you so much. Good evening, hockey fans. So glad you could tune in tonight on home TV online, as well as on KGHS and RJBroadcasting.com. It's the border battle back on after 34 months away. February 2020, the last time these two teams hooked up, the International Falls Broncos and the Fort Francis Muskies. Looking forward to a dandy battle. Already had to remind myself that when the Falls are involved, even if it's on this side of the border, we got a little bit change in the time of the game here. 17-minute periods. So
cannot play more than 17 minutes. It's just one of those rules, and the Muskies won't mind. I even told Coach, I said, you guys will probably go out and practice afterwards because it's only 51 minutes versus the 60.
Well, I mean, certainly it's going to emphasize the importance of getting off to a good start here tonight. You are going to have 9 minutes less playing time throughout the course of the game. You can't be falling behind early because you've got that much less time to catch up.
Absolutely. Looking forward to. Let's get this thing started, Joey.
You betcha. Taking the face-off, it'll be Callum McCormick for the Muskies going up against number 18, Colin Koscheck of the Broncos, and we are underway. A loose glove on the ice already from Noah McPherson as it fell off. Puck cleared in on Carson Lowry, and he'll hold on for a quick early draw. Just 8 seconds gone here in the opening period. Again, your starting netminders tonight. For the Muskies, it is Carson Lowry, and for the Broncos, Terrell Schoberg. Face off in the Fort zone to the left of Lowry. Broncos win the draw, goes back to the point, bounces off the stick of Aiden McFarland and out to center, and now the Muskies will pick it up there. Here comes McCormick. He dumps it in across the line. It's going to be picked up in the corner there by Julius Maish. Tried to backhand it off the boards. Muskies will pick it up. Trying to bring it to the front was Noah McPherson. He was intercepted. Muskies will take over in the neutral zone. Jackson Tucker up to McPherson. Picked up now in the Bronco zone. Julius Maish ahead. Nice pass to Colin Koscheck. However, he has it stolen away from him by Evan Cable. Cable charging in on the right side. Goes to the back end in behind the net. Watched in the corner. Tries to get to McCormick in behind the net. Stays with the puck nicely. McCormick now in to help out. The Broncos, those will fish it out. It's Julius Maish. Goes off the boards, the backhander to Max Dremel, the captain, number 5 for the Broncos. He sends it ahead to Matt Worley, who fires it in. The Broncos go for a quick change. Muskies bring it out quick on the other side. Coming down the right wing, it's Nico Rupenstein. Rupenstein fires, that's deflected. Oh, and a big hit laid on Rupenstein. Cody Joslin bringing the power on that one. He sent Rupenstein flying on that one. And that physicality we talked about that the coaches were trying to downplay, Tim, I think it's reared its head early.
Yeah, that's Cody Joslin's game, is to go out there and be very physical, and so that's how things are going to play out here. That icing call brought to you by Arrowhead Transit, 1-800-862-0175, option 5 for a ride in the Borderland area. 1:23 gone here in the opening frame, no score. Face-off will be in the Bronco zone. Taking the draw for the Muskies, it's Clyde LaPlante. He wins it back to the point, but goes off the stick of Alex Booth and just outside the line. Booth sends it back in. Muskies will have to clear, and the Broncos will get time to take possession and start up the ice, off the glass, out to the neutral zone. Booth will pick it up there. He goes cross ice, gets it right back now. Goes to the left-hand side, fires it ahead to Ashton Armstrong. Another big hit lead out there as the bodies are flying early, and another hit. Broncos using their physicality in a big way here early on tonight. But push along the boards. Broncos will pick it up behind their own net. And back for it there is C.J. Hasbargen, number 19. He sends it out across the line. Dremel gets it, backhands it to the Muskie blue line, and Tucker will pick it up there. International Falls certainly carrying the edge in terms of the checking here early on in this contest. Muskies will have to be prepared for what the purple and gold will be throwing at him here tonight. Tucker now in the Muskie zone. He'll backpedal to behind his own end line. Tried to pass around the boards. That gets away though, as was picked up there by Royce Allen, the Fort Francis native. Now a 2-on-1 maybe for the Muskies. Walking in, the shot! And that goes high and into the net. He fired there by Aiden Jean. I think it caught the stick of a Bronco defender and deflected high. I think it actually hit the pipe. I think the far post right up on the corner and went up into the netting. That's what I think I heard or saw. So good opportunity there for Jean.
Face off now to the left of Schoberg. Muskies win the draw, send it in behind the net. Chasing after it there for the Broncos. Royce Allen comes out in front though in the right circle, and Veldhuizen getting up, make that number 19 Ashton Barnes getting up a quick shot at the top of the left circle, but Schoberg squares up, makes the save, holds on, and another face-off with 2:57 gone here in the first.
Yeah, both teams with decent opportunities thus far.
Muskies get possession off the draw, keep it in the offensive zone for the time being, but now it's Julius Maish in behind his own net. He goes to the far side to Aiden McFarland. Muskies steal the turnover, though. Shot there. Taken by Grayson Burnell. Good save by Schoberg. Broncos get it out to center. Muskies now pick it up in their own zone. Send it ahead. That pass goes nowhere. And it'll be Maish. He'll go far side to McFarland. His pass intercepted. Coming across the line is Quentin LePage, but offside by the Muskies as he did not wait for his teammate to clear the zone. Faceoff will be outside the Broncos line with 3:26 gone here in the first. No score.
Yeah, I think Burnell just got caught off a little bit, and as you mentioned, no score here on your Napa Auto Parts and PCA scoreboard.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder on that one there, boss.
You're doing just fine.
Thank you, good sir. All right, Broncos with the puck in their own zone. They try and head it down to center, to Asher Keep. That pass did not work. Going back for it, Cody Joslin looking to move the puck ahead again. McPherson, though, in on the forecheck, though. Muskies battling for it. McCormick in there as well. Broncos, though, grab possession, and here comes Keep. He has it roll off his stick. Scrambly play in the neutral zone. Now the Muskies get a chance. McPherson, the pass. He was trying to find Chown in front, but was intercepted. And Broncos in on the left side now. Quick shot. Blocker save. That came off the stick of Koscheck. And here come the Muskies back the other way. Good skating up and down here. McCormick sends it on goal. Stopped by Schoberg. He'll pick up the rebound behind the net. And it's Dremel now. Sorry, check that. Make that Cody Joslin. Backhands it out. Tucker gets in the Muskie zone. He moves it there to Trent Wilson. Wilson now. He'll spin the other way. He's being watched by Cooper Crandall of the Broncos. Wilson will go around the left side, try and move it ahead. Muskies get it out to center. Picked up there and fired back in by Braden Skifstad. Tucker grabs in behind the net, sends it ahead to Ashton Armstrong. Puck tipped out to center, sent right back in by Jackson Rayners. And the Muskies put it right back out. Here's Rayners now, back in his own zone. He'll look to set up the rush. He goes across to Caden Zahn. Zahn gets it, whips it in the zone. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Had to make sure it was a number 8 on that one. Zahn will fire that one. Saved by Lowry. He'll jump on the rebound and hold on for the faceoff with 5:14 gone in the first.
Well, I'm looking at the roster for the Broncos here, and there's a number 13 on the ice. Oh, that's Noah Shikowski, and that he is also not on your roster here. So I will let you add that in there, and I'll talk here for a second. Faceoff coming to the left of Lowry, as it will be for the Broncos. It will be Matt Worley taking it, winning it back. There's a shot by the Broncos that goes wide. Joey, it's all yours.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the roster update as well. Appreciate that. Here come the Muskies now. In across the line. Long shot just wide. Fired there by Tegan Rolstad back in the Muskie lineup. Suffered a pretty serious injury in a tournament earlier this year, but good to see him back out on the ice. Broncos now busting out to center. In across the line. They stay onside, move it in behind the nets. Bump there, and the Muskies will pick it up. Aiden Jean in the corner. Stopped at the line. Long shot tipped almost in front there by Colin Koscheck. Quick shot by Aiden McFarland. And now Muskies busting in on the left side. Veldhuisen. He's got Jean waiting for the pass in front, but fanned on the pass. Jean was in all alone, but Veldhuisen could not get him the puck. A couple of good hits thrown by the Broncos in their own zone. Muskies now back in their territory, and grabbing it there is Cable. He moves it to the right side to Veldhuisen. Veldhuisen fires it in. Muskies will go for a change, and picking up on the far side will be Julius Maish. Maish sends it ahead. Hustling after it now for the Broncos is Royce Allen. Allen tips it in behind the net. Booth over there for the Muskies. Booth grabs it. He'll go the opposite direction and then sends it the other way. Misses the Taranengi with the pass, though. Broncos looking to forecheck right here. Have the puck in deep. It's Keep. Now losing his footing behind the net, it's Nate Dremel. Tried to center it. Muskies grab it, but turn it over inside their own line. Long shot there. That's fired by Allen. That goes high over the net. Muskies now look to move it out. Still can't. Another chance. Long shot. That went just high and wide from Nate Dremel. Muskies grab it, send it out to center. And moving out on the left side, but just having it chipped away at the last second was Ashton Barnes, looking to set up a 2-on-1. Now Broncos trying to go 2-on-1 the other way. Here's Keep in across the line. A shot, saved by Lowry. Muskies pick up the rebound. Move it out to center. Grabbing it there now is Quentin LePage. He turns it over in the neutral zone. Muskies will try again. Wilson over to Tucker. Tucker just moves it into the Broncos zone, and back for it is Caden Zahn. Zahn, his pass, that's nearly intercepted by McPherson, but grabbing it for the Broncos is Cooper Crandall. Long shot, that's gloved by Lowry. He'll hold on, no rebound given up with 7:38 gone here in the first, no score.
I like the math skills right there. You had to really think about that one. No score on your Green Brand Source Home Furnishing scoreboard. They're located in downtown Fort Francis.
Face off in the Muskie zone. Fort wins it. Wilson gets it. Spins to the back end. Can't get it out, though. Kept in at the point by Jackson Rayners. He sends it in behind the net. Look at the center. Crandall with a chance. Nearly stuffed it home on the short side. Muskies will grab it, though. Bring it out. Here's Noah McPherson. Bursting the center. He takes a hit. Nice job there by Rayners to get him off stride as he was building momentum. In behind the Bronco net now. Falls come away with it. Send it across the line. Off the stick of Max Dremel. And the Fort grabs it there. Wilson to McCormick. McCormick makes a nice move. Walks into the zone. Pass across. Oh, it's still loose. McPherson trying to grab it, and Chown as well, in close to the net, centered now. Here's a long shot, pad save. That came out the stick of Austin Mosbeck. Muskies keep it in. Cable walks in across center, down to the slot shot, save there by Schoberg. McPherson grabs it. He fires another save by Schoberg. Kept in by Cable at the point. All kinds of pressure here for the Fort. Finally picked up and taken away by Jackson Rayners. He moves it ahead, then spins back, as the Broncos survive that barrage from the black and gold. Now at center, zipping it into the zone, Julius Maish. And it is Cable back for it. Cable. He skates around one, then two Bronco forecheckers, moves it to center. Cable moving into the zone. Looking to dump it off. Can't quite get it to LaPlante. And the Broncos get it out deep, looking for the long breakaway pass. Just missed the stick of Braden Skifstad.
Eyes in the back of his head to get that one.
Although I hear he's pretty good. So here is Booth now. He's being watched there behind the net by Matt Worley. Muskies looking to track it down in their own zone. Good forechecking pressure here by Skifstad, though. Oh, big hit from behind. And we're going to get our first penalty of the night going against the Muskies. Shot there from McFarland, tips wide. And the Muskies will pick that one up. But it looks like, I think we're going to get a boarding call on this one. We'll wait for the official call. But heading off for the Muskies will be number 13, Clyde LaPlante. It is boarding here with 9:44 gone here in the first period. So the Broncos to the power play for the first time tonight.
This power play brought to you by Canner Electric. For all your electrical needs, both commercial and residential, stop at Canner Electric at 500 4th Street in International Falls or call 218-283-8319.
So Broncos with the man advantage, looking to jump to the lead here in the first period. We are still scoreless here at the Ice for Kids Arena in the 2022 border battle. Here's the Broncos now, controlling the puck. The shot there taken by Matt Worley. That was blocked by the Muskies. Steal here now, though, by Skifstad. He gets in behind the net. Moves to the left corner. Goes back to the left point now to Cooper Crandall. Crandall back to Skifstad. That's stolen by the Muskies. And now slid towards the net. Lowry will hold on for the faceoff. 1:24 left in the power play. 6:40 left here in the opening frame.
Muskie penalty kill brought to you by West End Motors. West End Motors is your Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge dealer that treats the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. And the puck just seems to be taking some weird bounces in this game. It's been an entertaining hockey game, but some weird bounces.
Absolutely. A little bit of scrambly at times, but two teams still trying to find their feet here. There's a long shot by Maish. Stopped by Lowry. Had to be careful on that. He had some traffic he had to look through to see that one. Now, in the corner, it's Koscheck. He'll try a shot high up on Lowry. He managed to corral it, jumps on the rebound, and holds on with 1:08 left in the power play. 6:24 left in the opening period. No score.
So scoreless on your Napa Auto Parts and PCA scoreboard. Need a new battery? Score one tomorrow at Napa Auto Parts of International Falls.
Face off in the Fort zone. Muskies get possession off the draw, and it'll be sent all the way down the ice by Veldhuizen, rather. Broncos back for it. It's Julius Maish looking to set up the rush. 55 seconds left on the power play. He goes to the right side. That pass misses the target, but the Broncos will pick it up there. Nate Dremel, he centers it. Quick shot there taken by Koscheck. That goes wide. Muskies looking to grab the loose puck. McCormick battling with number 13, Noah Schakowsky, in behind the net. Muskies get it now, can't get it out. Good play by Maish. Fires high. That was deflected and went just wide. Good effort there by Julius Maish. Broncos keep possession in the Muskie zone. Drop it back to the point. Maish puts it along the boards, but the Muskies pound it out off of one of their own players and into the Bronco zone. Just 17 seconds left now in the man advantage. There's a hit laid by Veldhuisen on Kostyuk, knocked him off stride. Muskies jump on the loose puck, send it back into the Broncos zone. That'll just about do it for this power play. Joslin is looking to go for one more rush. His teammates were changing though. Now Kostyuk gets it in across the line. Oh, he stood up. Jackson Tucker sent him into a new area code. Taking the puck away and putting down Kostyuk. Broncos though maintain possession. The chance in front. A one-timer there for Royce Allen. That hit a stick, though, and deflected high into the netting. Brings about a face-off in the forward zone. The penalty is over. 5:03 to go in the first period. Broncos 0 for 1 on the power play.
Is that an old school going down on the knee? I don't ever remember players going down to one knee to shoot. It just seems like to be the new thing.
It's kind of the same thing. It's same with the goaltenders where they're playing more on their knees going side to side than standing up and everything. So I don't know, maybe they feel they gain more rest or something like that during the course of the game and improves the stamina. I don't know. Not sure of the philosophy on that one. Anyway, back to the action. McPherson in across the line. No, McPherson to the backhander. Oh, what a save! Terrell Schulberg putting on a show right there as he stoned Noah McPherson in tight after a good rush by the Muskie sniper. Fort Francis keeping possession in the Broncos zone. Broncos jump on it there. It's Crandall. Trying to get it out. He can't, though. Quick shot there taken by Ralstad. That was stopped. Another shot on goal. Coming from the left point from Tucker. Stopped by Schoberg. Broncos now finally claim possession. Send it down the ice. That pass from Crandall missing the target, though, all the way down the ice. And with 4:22 to go, face off back in the Broncos zone.
That save by Schoberg is going to be brought to you by Beyond Aesthetics at 3426 County Road 21 is your place to go to give yourself a pampering hour or day. Call Beyond Aesthetics at 218-540-0149 or go to BeyondAestheticsDaySpa.com to make an appointment or to find out what they can do for you. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m.
Save of the night so far for sure. McPherson looked like he was going to go to the backhand deke and shut down by Schoberg. Great job by the Broncos netminder. Here are the Falls now in behind their net, looking to start the rush out. It's Caden Zahn. He goes off the boards out to the center. Muskies will grab it there, and it'll be Cable on the right side. He'll go far side to Mosbeck. His pass deflected by Matt Worley all the way back into the Broncos zone. So no icing on the play. Battle along the boards. Muskies looking to retrieve it, but the Falls come away with the puck, and coming up the left side with it is Kostyuk as he sends it in deep. Cable will grab it there and look to start out the rush for the Fort. Cable, nice move in his own zone. Now he brings it out. He's a 3-on-2 possibly setting up here. He's got LePage going to the net, but that was stolen away from him, and it's Rainers trying to get it out. They managed to force the puck out of their own zone, and here's the Muskies. Sends it ahead, long pass. Here's a chance now. Coming in, Barnes walks right in, the backhander. Oh! Just slid off his stick at the last second. McFarland may have got a stick in there to interfere on the play to lift the stick and cause Barnes the problem. Looked like Barnes was in all alone. Good back check on the play by Aiden McFarland. Now, working at the line, coming across the line. The shot just wide. Fired there by Max Dremel. Broncos keeping it at the point. McFarland's a shot. Glove save there by Lowry, and he'll hold on for the faceoff with 2:52 left here in the first period. And I'll tell you, Tim, Terrell Schoberg has been the man so far tonight.
Barnes tried to get Schoberg to commit, and Schoberg just stood his ground, and that's why the puck, I think, went off of his stick right at the last moment. He wouldn't commit, and neither one was going to give. So it was good play.
Some good composure shown there by Schoberg, not biting on the move from Barnes. Here come the Muskies now up the left side. It is a quick shot by Ashton Armstrong. That goes wide of the net. He'll center it in front. Chetz scores! What do you know? It's Nico Rupenstein with the lid lifter here at the IFK to get the hometown fans rocking. 2:32 to go in the first. Great play by Ashton Armstrong. Original shot going wide. Raced in after it, grabbed the rebound, centered it in front. Wasn't the prettiest one-time finish there by Rubenstein, but he got enough of it to force it by Schoberg to give the Muskies the lead.
Yeah, good persistence there by the Muskies to get that first goal of the game.
Muskies' first goal scored by number 16, Nico Rubenstein. The assist number 15, Ashton Armstrong, and number 13, Clyde LaPlante. Time of the goal, 14:28.
So it is Rubenstein from Armstrong and LaPlante at 14:28. And the Fort Francis Muskies have taken a 1-0 lead here on home ice. Looking for more now. McPherson steals the puck in behind the net. Comes up front. Scores! Load up the animals. It's Noah's Ark. Noah Armstrong wheels from around behind the net into the left circle, and the quick wrister beating Terrell Schoberg glove side with 1:56 to go here in the first. And quickly, it's the Muskies with a 2-0 lead.
It's going to be very interesting to see how the Broncos respond in this last 2 minutes. It could be a game that could get away from them in a hurry if they get a third one. Just got to keep it.
Second goal scored by number 26, Noah McPherson. The assist number 4, Callum McCormick. Time of the goal, 15:04.
So Noah McPherson from Callum McCormick at 15:04. And that means the Muskies scoring 2 goals in 36 seconds. Now some craziness at the Muskie blue line as we had a collision between a Muskie blue liner and the linesman, who's looking a little worse for wear after that play. He's bent over trying to regain his breath, I think. Might have been winded on the play. And now a hit. Boy, his linesman's all kinds of trouble. Big hit laid there by Braden Skifstad on Austin Mosbeck, and he nearly caught the same linesman trapped against the boards again. 1:05 to go here in the first period. Looks like it's favoring the hand. Here's the Broncos now looking to regain some momentum here. Down 2. Shot there from the right point. That was taken by Zahn. Pad save by Lowry. Mosbeck's got it to Cable. Cable can't clear the zone. Zahn, the wrister, high. And Lowry fields the line drive. Holds on. And we'll have a face-off with 40.8 seconds to go in the period.
2-0 on your Green Brand Source Home Furnishing scoreboard. They provide exceptional service and offer a wide variety of in-stock kitchen and laundry appliances, mattresses, and furniture. Green's Brand Source open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 9 to 4. Love it, live it.
It's Barnes against Crandall in the face-off. Crandall gets possession, tries to the backhander in front center. Noah Shakowski, hey, what do you know? Another one. This time for the Broncos. It's Noah Shakowski after a great job by Cooper Crandall to gain possession off the faceoff. He got the original backhander on net. Lowry the pad save, but he was out of position and jumping on it, Shakowski, and the Broncos right back in this game at 2-1 with 35.2 seconds to play.
That's a big one there for the Broncos. They've gained some of the momentum back that the Muskies had.
So a wild last couple of minutes here at the IFK, no scoring, and now all of a sudden 3 goals in a span of only 1 minute and 57 seconds. Fort 2, Broncos 1. Broncos looking for the equalizer. Crandall in there again, looking to center it. Gets the puck back, goes in behind the net. Back to the point, McFarland the shot, that hits the skates. And goes behind the net. 2 seconds left, and that'll do it. A little bit of exchanging of unpleasantries there between Booth and it looks like Crandall in behind the net. Nothing comes of it though. So teams, bit of a cautious start, but things open up here in the last half of the period, Tim, and we got ourselves a dandy hockey game here after first period.
Yeah, I think we've seen both teams, the ability, we talked about it, openness, getting up there, getting up and down the ice. We definitely saw that. We definitely saw some physicality, although I would say in the second half of the period, it sort of went away a little bit. Everybody got their big hit. Now we're out there playing hockey. I will say that I didn't see Cody Jocelyn out there much in the second half of that period, and I don't know if he took a shot someplace. I didn't get a chance to watch it because there was so much going on, but we'll keep an eye on number 15 here coming up in the second period.
Absolutely. We'll be back after the commercial break. For those of you listening on KJHS and RJBroadcasting.com, we will be back with the second period for those of you watching on home TV shortly. Your score after the first period here at the IFK, Fort Francis 2, International Falls 1. This is Muskies and Broncos hockey on home TV and KGHS and RJBroadcasting.com.
seconds, so we're back.
Second period of hockey action in the 2022 border battle between the International Falls Broncos and the Fort Francis Muskies. I'm Joey Pear along with Tim Ringhofer here on Home TV online watching. Well, The Rock, I'm going to say, I can smell what you're cooking there, buddy, I tell you. As well as on KSDM and RJBroadcasting.com. Just about ready to drop the puck here for the second period. Muskies on goals from Nico Rupenstein and Noah McPherson in the first period, taking the 2-0 lead, but Noah Shasowski with a huge late goal for the Broncos in the final minute, cutting that lead in half, and that's where we stand as we kick off the second period. Muskies in their own zone, looking to move it out. It's Cable. He goes in the center of the ice, almost turns it over, but Mosbeck will bounce it off the boards and out. Oh, big hit. Here's Aiden McFarland. And he laid the body into Noah McPherson, and the hitting starts again here early in the period for the Broncos. Now a good hit there by Mosbeck as he knocked down Matt Worley. Broncos trying to gain possession in the Fort zone. Fort takes over though. Cable up the boards. Oh, big hit there, and now we're going to get ourselves a Bronco penalty. And let's wait and see if there's going to be another, because the Muskies got to stick in there for a trip. We're going to wait and see if it's going to go both ways. No, looks like just the one. So it is going to be Aiden McFarland going to the box for the Broncos for boarding just 50 seconds into the second period, and the Muskies are going to get their first power play of the night.
And it's brought to you by Mr. Sub. A lot has changed since 1968, but one thing remains the same: Mr. Sub's commitment to their original concept of selling quality subs, making them fresh, and serving them fast.
So McFarland taking down Aiden Jean hard into those boards. And the referee sending him to the sin bin. So we'll see if this Muskie power play, which was rolling on Tuesday night against Dryden, can keep it going. Puck comes to the left side. Picked up there by Tegan Rolstad. Rolstad goes to the left corner. Puck comes back to him now after the pass from Rupenstein. Shot for the right point. Score! No, wait. No goal. No goal. High stick being called as the reason the puck found its way to the net. The point shot from Evan Cable on the right side. Not sure which Muskie got the stick on it in front, but the light went on, the crowd went nuts, but the referee right on the spot and immediately saying no goal.
Yeah, I didn't see it get tipped, but obviously the official did. The penalty kill brought to you by St. Thomas School. Small class sizes and personalized learning are our specialties. Call 218-283-3340 or check them out on Facebook to get more information about enrolling your child at St. Thomas School.
Barnes, Burnell, and Veldhuizen out there on this power play.
And Cody Joslin out there for the Broncos. We hadn't seen him late in the first period.
Good to see Cody back in the game for sure. Muskies bringing it in offside. It was Barnes tried to keep it in to the Bronco zone, was unable to. So faceoff will come outside the line. 1:23 left in the penalty to Aiden McFarland. 1:27 gone here in the second period. Muskies still up 2-1.
Yeah, good even start again. We've seen the whole first period was even hockey, and it's good to see that it is continuing.
Barnes wins the draw, puts it back into his own zone. Cable's going to pick it up. He's being watched there by Braden Skifstad. Cable behind the net, and now he'll start the rush up ice. Cable. Oh, nice play there. Good job by Colin Koscheck to knock the puck off the stick of Cable to the sideboards. Muskies will have to regroup and start again. Cable now makes a good move on Koscheck this time. Gets around his fellow number 18. Gets all the way in behind the net. Centers it. Oh, what a stop by Tyrell Schulberg as he stone Ashton Barnes in front. Rolstad now. He's got the puck, walking the line, now moves into the right circle. The backhander off the side of the net. Rolstad picks up the rebound. He'll come all around to the left side. Look for the pass across to Veldhuizen. Can't quite get it to him. Broncos trying to pick up the puck in the corner. And, whoa, thrown down was Braden Skifstad. A little too aggressive on the forecheck on the part of the Muskies. And that'll do it for the Fort Francis power play. A cross-checking penalty coming up here to number 9, Ashton Veldhuizen. So with 2:20 gone here in the second period, we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for the next 30 seconds before the Broncos go on to their second power play of the evening.
That's Saved by Schoberg, brought to you by Beyond Aesthetics. Go to beyondaestheticsdayspa.com to make an appointment or find out what they can do for you.
Huge save by Schoberg here in the second, keeping it a 1-goal hockey game. Now, Crandall, he tries to go back to the point, gets it to Johnson, long shot, that's blocked by Wilson. Wilson now goes behind his net around the boards. Broncos look to forecheck, keep the puck in the zone, and coming away with it is Koscheck trying to go to the net. He's cut off there by Wilson, trying to center it, goes off the base of the net. Crandall stays after it, and now out of the box is McFarland. Broncos are on the power play for another minute 24, and they gain possession in the Fort Francis zone. Back to the point, Joslin sends it all the way around to the far side. Koscheck will grab it there. Koscheck now waits along the right side boards, goes in behind the net, puts it to Skifstad. Skifstad now moves it over to Dremel. Now a shot there. Zahn tried to get it on goal. That was blocked though by the Muskies and fired all the way down the ice. 57 seconds left in the man advantage. Fort Francis 2, International Falls 1. Second period at the Ice for Kids Arena in Fort Francis in the border battle of 2022. First one in almost 3 years. And the crowd has been into this one tonight from the get-go. Here's Crandall now. He sends it in behind the net to the far corner. Picking up on the far side is Matt Worley. Worley's got 2 Muskies on him. McCormick couldn't quite force it out of the zone, and Worley's got it again. He'll go back to Crandall at the point. The wrister save by Carson Lowry. No rebound given up, and he'll hold on. 23 seconds left in the Bronco power play.
And it's brought to you by Canner Electric. For all your electrical needs, both commercial and residential, stop at Canner Electric at 500 4th Street in International Falls. And of course, it's the penalty kill brought to you by West End Motors. They are your Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge dealer in Fort Francis.
3:57 gone here in the second period. Muskies lose possession of the puck off the draw. Broncos trying to grab it. McCormick now will try and push it out. He can't. McFarland comes in. Cable in behind the net. Sends it around the boards. And the puck will stay in at the line. Long shot by Maish. And a blocker save there by Lowry. Penalty over now to Veldhuizen. Both teams at full strength. Broncos 0 for 2 on the power play. And now here comes McCormick. And just offside on the right wing. Veldhuizen tried to hold up, dragged the leg, but went in just a little too early as McCormick was coming in full steam across the line. So face-off outside the Bronco blue line with 4:28 gone here in the second.
He needed to be Stretch Armstrong on that one. That's old school there for lots of people. A lot of young kids probably don't know who Stretch Armstrong is. But
You sent that one over probably most of the listeners' heads, I think, on that one. I get it, but I don't know about too many others. Here's the right in front. A chance there for Armstrong at the side of the Bronco net. Couldn't quite force it in. Barnes staying after it against 2 Bronco defenders. Falls come away with it now. It's Jake Olson. He moves it up the right wing board. Tucker gets it though, sends it back in, but it goes off a glove and into the netting. And face-off, I believe, will be staying in the Falls zone with 4:53 gone here in the second period.
just want to give a shout out to all the sponsors on both sides of the river who have sponsored our coverage for this. I think we're having a good time, Joey.
I would say that there is no questioning that fact, my friend. Absolutely. Great hockey game here so far tonight, and we are a long way from this story being written. Puck in the Broncos zone. Falls looking to move it out. They do along the right side boards. Tucker hustling back for the Muskies. He coughs it up, though, to Dremel. Dremel puts it to the sideboards. Now a battle in the corner. Tucker gets it. He takes a bump. Broncos try and kick it in front. Loose in the crease. As Skifstad, a little bit of Lionel Messi ahead of that World Cup final on Sunday morning. Nice kick pass in front. Almost found the target. Muskie sent it to safety. Broncos still putting on the forechecking pressure in the Muskie zone. Joslin at the left point. He'll send it towards the net. Loose in front. Scramble for it. Barnes will get it. Muskies will get a little bit discombobulated right now, trying to move that puck out of the zone. Great pressure being shown here by the purple and gold. Now gets out to the neutral zone. Joslin moves it over to the right side boards to Nate Dremel. And now it's Asher Keep in across the line. Keep puts it to the far side. There's a high shot. That was fired by Royce Allen. Puck sent back towards the net. Lowry will come out of the crease, glove it, and hold on for the faceoff. 6:04 gone here in the second period. Muskies still up 2-1.
That's saved by Lowry, brought to you by Norland Oil. They're a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports, located at 6115 Highway 1171 on the west side of Emo. Norland Oil is your source for bulk and retail fuel in the Rainy River District.
Line changes on both sides. Coming out now for the Muskies to take the draw. Clyde LaPlante. He'll face off against Asher Keep of the Broncos. Broncos win it. Back to Zahn at the point. He fires one in wide of the net. Hustling now over to the other boards to pick it up is Rupenstein for the Muskies. He'll leave it for Taron Engie. Engie now moves that puck over to Booth. Muskies looking to move it out of the zone. Can't though. Good job by the Broncos. Quick shot there. That was fired by Nate Dremel just wide of the net. Muskies now gather themselves. Still can't quite get it out. Nate Dremel again off the boards. That's intercepted by Taron Engie. Engie, he'll go to the right side boards and moving it there to Chown. Goes to the left side over to Ashton Armstrong. Broncos clear it out, send it into the Muskie zone. But that's stolen away by LaPlante. LaPlante, he's bodied by a couple of Broncos in the zone, trying to come away with it. The backhander just wide. That was by Worley. Put it in the corner. Now another shot off the base of the net. That deflects high into the air. Muskies running around in their own zone here in the midway part of the second period. This is Engie now. He'll go far side to Booth. Booth, long pass ahead. That misses everyone. And it's going to go all the way down the ice. And just our second icing call of the night with 9:40 left here in the second period.
It's brought to you by Ed Con & Sons, your place to purchase Benjamin Moore paints in Fort Francis. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Saturdays, 8 to 2. Ed Con & Sons, located west of Fort Francis on Highway 1171. Call 807-274-6246 with your question.
You almost feel like that equalizer is coming here. The Broncos are putting a ton of pressure on the Muskies in their own zone, and the Muskies not exactly connecting on their passes to clear it. There's a long shot. Good blast there, fired by C.J. Hasbargen from the right point. Lowry, though, looked through the traffic and managed to get his body on it and hold on for the faceoff. So we'll have the draw to the right of Lowry. Muskies get possession off the draw. Mosbeck, he turns it over, though. Centering try by Shikowski. Didn't quite connect, and the Muskies get it out down the ice. Is that got enough for icing? It does. And it'll come all the way back into the Fort zone with 9:17 left here in the middle frame.
Again, that icing call brought to you by Ed Con & Sons, your place to purchase Benjamin Moore paints in Fort Francis. And 2-1 on your PCA and Napa Auto Parts scoreboard. Need a new battery? Score one tomorrow at Napa Auto Parts of International Falls.
Cooper Crandall in to take the draw against Tegan Rolstad of the Muskies. Muskies win it. Broncos trying to pick it up behind the net, but instead it'll be Rolstad. He gets it out just across the line. Broncos grab it, bring it back in. Ooh, big hit by Rolstad. Laid on Noah Shikowski. Dropped his stick on that one. Rolstad getting a good piece. Now here's Cable. Over to Mosbeck. Around the boards to Veldhuisen. He'll go cross ice into the neutral zone, but McFarland will bring it back in. But offside were the Broncos, as McFarland just a little too quick in with the puck. Or his line mates rather, a little bit too fast coming across the blue line. So face off outside the Muskie line with 8:47 left here in the second period. Muskies still lead 2-1.
Yeah, I'm getting a couple updates here, so let me just check my phone here quick. Bronco girls down 53-17 at the half. And Lake of the Woods leading Little Fork Big Falls in boys basketball 33-22. All right.
Back at it. No, appreciate those updates for sure. Here's the Muskies now. Looking to move it out of the zone. They do. McCormick looking to knife it past Maish. Could not. Good play by Julius Maish to take it off of McCormick's stick. Send it back into the Muskie zone. Ice has been tilted definitely towards the Muskies' end so far in this second period. Broncos haven't been able to capitalize as of yet. Here's McPherson now in across the line. He fires a quick shot, and Schoberg able to glove that one. Hold on for the faceoff, 8:13 to go.
Yeah, you want to talk about good stories? Julius Maish, ACL injury. He loses an entire year. Back out on the ice. He looks very good. This is the second game I've got to watch the Broncos this season, and I've been very impressed with him at the blue line.
He seems very strong in terms of his positioning on defense, knowing where to be, and clearing out the front of that net. There's a long shot from the point by Jackson Tucker. That deflects wide of the Bronco cage. Plays in the left wing corner. Trying to get it out of there is Joslin. He's being bothered by Quentin LePage. There's a attempted shot on net, but blocked in front, and now here come the Broncos. Here's Koscheck looking to work his way past Tucker. Tucker stopped them, but then Koscheck knocked Tucker off his wheels and down. But here come the Muskies the other way. Stolen off the stick of Trent Wilson. Puck's hit back into the Muskie zone. Loose now, and Koscheck's going to get this one for the Broncos in the left side corner. He'll move it there to Braden Skifstad. Skifstad over to Matt Worley. Worley now battling against Barnes behind the net. Now it's Koscheck looking to move it out to the circle. He does. Shot blocked, though, there by Barnes. Wilson gets it. Stolen away from him. Nice play there by Skifstad. Muskies, though, 2-on-1, coming the other way. It's Grayson Burnell walking in the left circle, fires a shot just over top of the net. LePage was there. Loose puck in front. Oh, what a chance for Burnell. As Schoberg is down. Schoberg is hurt at the side of the net. And now, finally, the referee whistled the play down. They had to wait for the Broncos to get possession since the Muskies had the offensive opportunity. Burnell had a wide open cage in front of him, but getting back to block it, I believe, for the Broncos. A fantastic defensive play. I
think it was Joslin that was there, and I think Schoberg's own teammate ran into him. I think maybe got him in the, maybe knocked the wind out of him a little bit, maybe got a little low blow or something as he is trying to gain his breath. But man, was that a wide open net, 24 square feet of emptiness, and the Muskies just could not find control of that puck. Fortunate for the Broncos, unfortunate for the Muskies.
Chaos unfolded there in a hurry off of that one. Burnell with the 2-on-1 walking in with LePage, firing the shot over top of the net. And all of a sudden, all heck broke loose in front of the net as, again, with the collision between Schoberg and his own player, knocking Schoberg off his skates, had him down to the side of the net. All kinds of scramble going on there. And again, on those plays, the referee has to keep the play going. If the Muskies are in possession, he doesn't want to eliminate their offensive opportunity due to the defense having an injury or the goaltender having an injury. So Broncos had to battle to get that puck back so they could blow the play dead.
And Max Dremel, captain for the International Falls Broncos, out there getting an explanation, I think, from the referee about what he saw, why he didn't blow the whistle. And I agree with you 100%. The Muskies were in control of the puck. They had to play it out that way. I think the referees did it 100% correctly.
Probably the only exception on that situation would be if there was perhaps a sight of blood on the play where, there'd have to be immediate attention given. Not that it wasn't a serious injury or looked serious to what happened to Schoberg, but it was, in the referee's eyes, it was deemed not bad enough that they couldn't continue with the play until the Broncos got the puck. Broncos now looking to clear it out of the zone. They do get it out to center. And now here's a chance maybe. Cooper Crandall coming in 2-on-1, looking to pass across to Schakowsky, but that was intercepted on a good back check by the Muskies. Now, right point, Maish fires a shot. That's wide. Goes to the left point. McFarland fans on the shot. Maybe should have stopped that one before ripping it as he didn't quite get all of it. Fanned off his stick, and the Muskies get it, put it all the way down the ice. That was Rupenstein icing the puck with 6:25 to go here in the second face-off back in the Fort zone.
An icing call brought to you by Ed Kahn & Sons, located west of Fort Francis on Highway 1171. They can help you with all your building needs. Call 807-274-6246.
Ralstad into the face-off against Asher Keep. Muskies grab it. Booth work his way in behind his own net, and now he'll hustle out up the left wing side. Now to center. Pushes the pass ahead to McPherson. Shot there. Oh, good chance by Ralstad. Rebound. Spinorama. Aiden Jean. Pad save there by Schoberg. In behind the net. Zahn. He takes a hit there from Ralstad. Broncos trying to knife it out. Cannot. Engie fans on the shot, but Jean with a chance. That hits the stick of Jackson Rayners and goes over top of the net. Muskies Gene tried to center it. Intercepted there by Nate Dremel. Still loose in the slot. Broncos trying to gain control. They do, and they'll move it out to center. Coming up with it was Allen. He had it stolen away from him and sent down back into the Broncos zone. No icing on the play. Rayner's back. He'll leave it there for Caden Zahn. Zahn comes together with Gene, a collision at the circle. Broncos trying to move it in. Delayed offside. They'll clear the zone now as it's fired in by Nate Dremel. And now Callum McCormick will pick it up for the Fort. In on the left wing side. McCormick drops it. Cable shot. Blocker save. Rebound shot. Another save by Schoberg as he robbed Taylor Chow. Now another shot. Here's a blast. Wrister from Mosbeck. That hit traffic and goes in behind the net. 10 bell chances for the Muskies, but Schoberg slamming the door so far. Broncos get it now and desperately fire it down the ice. That'll be an icing call with 4:50 to go, but Muskies with a barrage of golden opportunities to stretch the league, and Terrell Schoberg up to the task.
Icing call brought to you by Arrowhead Transit, 1-800-862-0175, option 5 for a ride in the Borderland area. Yeah, Schoberg going from his right to left, post to post, and coming up with a dandy. You're not going to see a better save than that, folks.
Taylor Chow must be wondering how the heck did that puck not go in when he looked like he was looking at a wide open side of the cage when the puck came to him, but brilliant save by Schoberg to get back. Huge hit laid by McCormick on Caden Zahn along the boards, and that gets the hometown crowd fired up. Muskies now look to move the puck out. Sent down the ice, gets away from McCormick. No icing on the play. Maish back for it in behind the net. He's battling there against a Muskie forechecker. Muskies send it back in. Mosbeck into the left corner. Maish will try again. Maish off the glass, off the boards. Cable, though, puts it off his own guy. Barnes has it stolen away, and here comes Julius Maish. Maish, he'll move it into the Muskie zone. Oh, huge hit laid by Maish, by Crandall it looks like, but that's going to get a penalty to the Broncos. He drilled Evan Cable from behind, or was it Maish? We'll see. Yeah, it's going to be Maish, I believe, and Maish is gone. Julius Maish is being escorted off the ice. He is headed to the dressing room. He is done for the night. We'll wait for the referee's call on this, but I'm going to guess it's going to be 5 minutes and a game misconduct to Julius Maish, and that is a tough loss for the Broncos on the back end as Maish has had a good game here tonight. Looks like just a 2-minute minor, but it is a 2-minute minor with a game misconduct with 4:04 left here in the second.
This power play for Fort Francis is brought to you by Mr. Sub. A lot has changed since 1968, but one thing remains the same: Mr. Sub's commitment to their original concept of selling quality subs, making them fresh, and serving them fast.
So going over to serve the penalty for the Broncos, looks like number 16, Royce Allen. So a 2-minute minor, but a game misconduct as well, going to Julius Maish of the Broncos. So the Muskies on their second power play of the night.
And the ref never hesitated. As soon as the call was, he pointed right to the locker room that it was over. And this penalty kill is brought to you by St. Thomas School. Small class sizes and personalized learning. Call 218-283-3340 or check them out on Facebook to get more information about enrolling your child at St. Thomas School. And head coach Chris Sinclair wants more of an explanation. I'm not sure, does he want 5 and 10? Is that what he's probably asking for?
I might have been looking for 5 for it being bad enough for a game misconduct. Usually if it's a game misconduct situation, you are getting a 5-minute major out of that, but not in this case. So Muskies on the power play. Cable, left side, Ralstad, wrister, scores! Top shelf where Grandma hides the cookies. Tegan Ralstad finds the twine, and just like that, the Muskie power play connects with 3:51 to go in the second period. Fort Francis stretches the lead. It's 3-1.
Yeah, it's been such an even period, and then a penalty all of a sudden changes maybe the momentum of this game as Mace trying to be physical, be aggressive, and gets called for the 2 and 10, and it makes it 3-1.
We talked about the importance of special teams in the pregame, that these two teams need to stay out of the box considering the offensive firepower they showed of late, and the Muskies show it right there. Tegan Ralstad with a great wrister.
This is number 26, Noah
So it is Tegan Rolstand for Noah McPherson and Evan Cable. Second point of the night for McPherson, and a power play goal. Muskies 1 for 2 now with the man advantage, and they lead it 3-1. 3:38 to go here in the second period. Face off in the Fort zone after a shot on goal gloved by Lowry. Zahn now with a shot. Oh man, that went through about 4 bodies in front, found its way to Lowry, and he was able to pick the puck out of that mess in front and hold on for the faceoff.
3-1 your score on your Green Brand Source Home Furnishing scoreboard. They're located in downtown Fort Francis. They've got exceptional service on kitchen and laundry appliances, mattresses, and furniture.
Here's the Broncos in their own zone. Zahn will get it off the boards out to the neutral zone. Tucker brings it back in. That's a delayed offside. Fort picks it back up at center ice area again. Ooh, big hit there. Ashton Armstrong coming together with his man. A pass in front. Oh, what a chance. Side of the net. And Schoberg, he robs Rupenstein at the side of the cage after Armstrong started the play, getting the turnover after he laid the body to Noah Schakowsky. But Rupenstein stopped at the doorstep by Terrell Schoberg. Face off in the Broncos zone with 3:11 to play.
Yeah, great opportunity for the Muskies. It could have made it a 4-1 hockey game.
Broncos definitely cannot give up another goal now. Again, we are only playing with 17-minute periods here tonight, and a 3-goal deficit at this point would make it a pretty tall mountain for the Broncos to climb back up.
This icing call for the Broncos is brought to you by Arrowhead Transit, 1-800-862-0175, option 5 for a ride in the Borderland area.
So face off in the Broncos zone. It's going to be LaPlante. He'll take it against Koscheck. LaPlante wins it, but got in the skates of one of his players and was picked up there by Max Worley and put out to center. And now Koscheck will send it all the way down around the Muskie net, and chasing after it is Skifstad. Kept it at the point. Shot there from McFarland, deflected wide of the net. Broncos, though, good forecheck here. Coming to the right point. Hasbargen the shot. That hits the body in front. Loose. Koscheck got a shot. That went wide. Muskies now trying to get it to safety. Rupenstein, though, has it knocked away from him. LaPlante will try. Puck goes high in the air in front of the Muskie net. Koscheck will get it. His shot blocked. Nice play by Trent Wilson to get in front of that one. In behind the net, though, now it's Skifstad. He gets it to Worley. Back to Skifstad in the left corner. Skifstad works away from LaPlante. Now to Worley. Worley, though, has the puck taken away from him by Wilson, and the Muskies will get it out to center. Bump there between Armstrong and Hasbargen as the puck was sent back into the Muskie zone. Less than 2 minutes to play here in the second period. Fort Francis 3, International Falls 1. The border battle 20-22. Puck sent down to the Broncos end. Farland chases back. He'll send it all the way up quickly to Nate Dremel. Dremel's shot, that goes wide. LePage gets it out across the line, sent back in. Broncos have to clear the zone. And in behind the net, Engie moves it along to LePage. LePage, he's bodied there by Nate Dremel. Battle along the left wing boards. Sent in behind the net. Engie, his pass, fanned on that. He'll get it back now. He'll move it to the circle. Can't get it out. Joslin a long wrister. And Lowry will glove that puck and hold on for a face-off with 1:10 left here in the second period.
3-1 on your Napa Auto Parts and PCA scoreboard. Need a new battery? Score one tomorrow at Napa Auto Parts of International Falls.
Full line change for both teams. Coming out now for the Broncos will be the combination of Cooper Crandall along with Noah Schakowsky. And it looks like on the far side, Max Dremel. Max Dremel's got it now. He'll shoot one just wide of the net. Battle for it along the right side board. Sent in behind the Muskie net. Cable's got it. He'll spin away from his check. And move it over to Chown. Under a minute to go here in the second. Fort with a 2-goal lead. Moving in across the Broncos line. Chown sends it in behind along the boards. McPherson grabs it. He can't hold on. Crandall, he'll get bumped by McCormick, and McPherson will grab it there. Tried to center it. Intercepted, though, by Joslin. And coming away with it for the Broncos is Max Dremel. Dremel now sends it into the zone. He just avoided a check from McCormick, who tried to reintroduce him into the Bronco bench the hard way. 30 seconds to go. Puck sent into the Muskie zone. Cable's got it. He'll move it cross ice to Mosbeck. Muskies looking to start the rush. Good neutral zone checking here by the Broncos. They jam things up and send it back into the Fort end. Cable will try one more time in behind his own net. 12 seconds to play. Chown, he's bodied by McFarland, but gets the puck out across the line. Joslin off the boards and in deep. 4 seconds to play. Doesn't look like the Broncos will get another chance at this one. As the puck sent up along the left side boards, and that'll do it for the second period. So Muskies come through for the only goal of the frame on the power play, and they will take a 2-goal lead to the dressing room here after two periods.
Yeah, very entertaining hockey game. You come into this game, sometimes you don't know what to expect. You expect things, you expect it to be good hockey. Sometimes you don't get it. We've got it here through 2 periods. It's been an enjoyable game to watch. Both teams with lots of opportunities. Maybe the Muskies with a few better ones than the Broncos, but overall it's been a fun game to watch. And don't go away. You're not going to want to miss the 3rd period.
Looking forward to it for sure. Those of you watching on home TV, we will be back with the 3rd period for you in just a little bit. And for the rest of you listening on KSDM and RJBroadcasting.com, don't go anywhere. We're back with the second intermission. Your score after 2 periods here at the Ice for Kids Arena in Fort Frances is the Fort Frances Muskies 3, the International Falls Broncos 1 in Border Battle 2022. You are listening to Muskie and Broncos hockey, watching on home TV and listening on KSDM and RJBroadcasting.com.
Oh, Mr. Mish. Hold up there just a little bit.
as well as KSDM and RJBroadcasting.com. Your score after 2 periods of the 2022 border battle is the Fort Francis Muskies 3, the International Falls Broncos 1. Joey Payer back here with Tim Ringhofer. And Tim, 17 minutes to go. Are the Broncos going to be able to find the answers they need to get back into this one?
Yeah, I don't think they need to press too much. I do want to remind everybody, I didn't get an answer on the trivia question, the easy trivia question, at least in my mind. So I've given you another opportunity here. I forgot to do it during the second intermission. When was the first year? What was the year that the Broncos won their first state championship? You're going to get a chance to win some Coca-Cola product. So give me a text, 218-324-3053.
I cheated and I know the answer now, but I'm not eligible. So go ahead, folks. Text that answer in and get yourself some prizes here on a Friday night. Muskies bringing the puck into the Broncos zone to start the third period. Noah McPherson on the right side boards. He fires one from the corner, and Schoberg had to be careful on that one. Just got the pad down in time. Broncos get it, send it all the way down the ice, and we're going to have ourselves an early icing call. Just 22 seconds gone here in the third period. Faceoff will be back in the fall zone.
Brought to you by Arrowhead Transit, 1-800-862-0175, option 5 for a ride in the Borderland area.
Faceoff to the left of Schoberg. Looks like it'll be McCormick for the Muskies.
Quick final score in girls basketball, Rockridge 76, International Falls 23.
That sounds like a tough night, but I'm sure those Broncos girls are going to get better as the season goes on.
Rockridge, a very good girls team.
Here's the Fort now back in their own end. This is Engie. He'll go long pass, tipped up by McPherson into the zone, and he'll go off for a change. Broncos will go back to retrieve. It's Cody Joslin with it. Joslin, far side, trying to hit Max Drummel. That gets away from him, and Engie will pick it up for the Muskies. Wheel around from behind his net. Now he'll go back the other way, trying to escape Dremmel's forecheck. Muskies get it, flip it out to center, and here is Aiden Jean. Jean in across the line. And Rister knocked down by Schoberg. Rebound into the corner. Fort trying to keep possession in the zone. Jean drops Max Dremel down to the boards. Now good battle along there. Some pushing and shoving back and forth. And now Jean and Dremel. And it's going to be Aiden Jean getting the gates as he took it a little bit too far. Got the stick in on Max Dremel. Tripped him and took him down. And actually it's Tegan Ralstad. My apologies. Ralstad getting the gate for tripping with 1:16 gone here in the third period. Broncos were looking for that opportunity to get back in it. Here it is right on the doorstep right now, down 3-1.
This power play brought to you by Canner Electric. For all your electrical needs, both commercial and residential, stop at Canner Electric at 500 4th Street in International Falls, or call 218-283-8319.
Puck in behind the net. Cable trying to send it around and clear it out. Joslin will keep it in at the right side. In behind now to Skifstad. Skifstad looking to move it. Puck back to the left point. Caden's on. Fires a wrister. That's tipped just wide by Skifstad. Loose down from Dremel. The shot saved by Lowry. Now over in the right corner. Muskies get it though, and Burnell sends it all the way down the ice. And back to get it is Cooper Crandall. Crandall now moving it up with 1:23 left in the power play. Almost a must score, you would think, here. Opportunity for the Broncos if they are going to have any chance of getting back into this hockey game. Here is Max Dremel. Now, far side, Joslin's shot. Pad saved by Lowry. Austin Mosbeck can't clear it. Joslin keeps it in at the right side. Mosbeck will try again off the boards. Joslin there again to knock it back into the deep corner. Skifstad with it. He'll backhand it all the way around the boards to the far side. A couple of Broncos in battling Alex Booth for it, but Booth wins the battle and gets it all the way out. Great job by the Muskie blue liner, Alex Booth, to win that against two Bronco forecheckers. 45 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Broncos now, Joslin. He'll move it across ice at center, send it off the glass into the zone, and he'll go off for a change. Back for it is Jackson Tucker. Tucker, he's bodied there by both Koscheck and Noah Schakowsky. Koscheck now comes away with it. Looking to center, he's got Nate Dremel heading to the front of the net. Dremel trying to set up shop in front. Bothered there by Trent Wilson. Left side boards. Koscheck. Shot from the circle. Saved by Lowry. Loose. Dremel tries to get a stick on it. And Lowry will trap it against the base of the net and hold on for the faceoff with 9 seconds left in the Bronco power play.
Quick things, this penalty kill brought to you by West End Motors. They are your Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge dealer in Fort Francis. And we've got a winner in the Coca-Cola trivia question. Josh Worley getting it right. We had other people get the answers right, so I don't know why everybody was listening when I gave it then, but it didn't happen in between the first and second period, but we got our winner. Thanks, everybody.
Good to hear that we're going to be giving away some stuff here tonight. Shot there by McFarland, pad save by Lowry. Muskies back to full strength now, so they kill off that penalty, and the Broncos 0 for 3 on the power play here this evening. McPherson now in across the line. He left it for Ralstad. That just got under his stick. He picks it back up in the right corner, takes a hit from Hasbargen, comes in behind the net. He'll go back to the left point. Taran Engie, the wrister, that's blocked. Nice play there by Noah Shakowski to get it off his skate and send it all the way back down in the Muskie zone. Evan Cable now. Watched there by Skifstad. Cable goes to the left wing side to Chow. That goes off his stick. Sent back in by Matt Worley. Tried to center it in front. Skifstad had got a stick on it. Put it just wide. Muskies now. They turn it over in their own zone. Good shift here for the Broncos as Kostyuk caused some problems, but the Muskies will get it now. Oh, across the line. Here comes McPherson. Noah McPherson against Zahn. Spins around. Pass. McCormick shot. Save. Loose puck. We got a whistle on the play, and looks like we are going to get possibly a head contact penalty. He was tapping his helmet, the referee tapping his helmet. Let's see what happens. Good burst by McPherson. Drop pass. McCormick shot was stopped. Loose puck sent home by Chown, but the play was whistled down, and we are going to wait and see exactly what the call was. Was it because the puck went off the mask of the goaltender? Would that lead to a stoppage in play on that?
We're in Canada. You tell me. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with everybody. I think he lost sight of the puck, and maybe it did have something to do with hitting him in the helmet.
Very possibly could have been the call on that one. But anyway, face-off in the Broncos zone. Still a 3-1 hockey game. So the Broncos escape that situation and still trail by only 2. Puck at center. Broncos looking to pick it up. Fired all the way in by Hasbargen, but he was on his own side of center. Not a great play there by the Bronco blue liner, and that leads to an icing call against the Falls with 4:40 gone here in the third. Muskies up 3-1.
Brought to you by Arrowhead Transit, 1-800-862-0175. Option 5 for a ride in the Borderland area. Broncos had a great opportunity to cut their deficit in half on that power play. Just give the Muskies credit. They really did a good job of not giving the Broncos a lot of quality chances.
No, I don't think he really had one certified shot on goal, actually, on that power play. Great job by the Muskies. Here's a centering pass as Barnes was at the side of the net, almost unchecked, but puck just went under his stick. Now Barnes stays with it. He'll spin away from McFarland. He's bodied, though, in the corner there by Zahn. Puck loose, still in the zone. And Burnell tried to center it to LePage. Couldn't get it to him. Mosbeck will keep it in, at least momentarily. Broncos get it, flip it out to center. And back at his own line to get it is Evan Cable. He gets around the check of Max Dremel, but that's knocked away from him by Worley. Muskies send it back into the zone off a Broncos stick. And McFarland will pick it up as both teams change. 5:30 gone here in the third period. Muskies 3, Broncos 1, and a mispass by the Broncos will lead to another icing call. Face-off down in the Falls zone.
One of our attempters on the trivia question was head coach Shane Bliss of the Muskie girls team. They played in Winnipeg today, outdoors. The first game was canceled or won by default because Portage couldn't get there. And the second game was a 0-0 tie. They play Glenlawn tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And he says we're doing a great job, by the way.
Excellent. Glad to hear. Thank you, Coach. Here's the Broncos now, in across the line. Sent in by Royce Allen, in behind the net, trying to get to Kostyuk. Muskies picked that one off. Broncos, though, continue to maintain the pressure, but here comes the Fort. Out across the line. In busting up the middle is Tucker, the blue liner, trying to go coast to coast. But he was cut off. Now a 2-on-1 for the Broncos. Walking in, it's Kostyuk looking to get it across to Skifstad. And a nice job by Trent Wilson to get a stick on that one and block that pass across, or it would have been a wide open one-timer for Skifstad. He's got it, though, behind the net. Tries to drive it in front. That's blocked there by the Muskie defense. Now, Allen with the puck. He has it taken away from him. And coming out for the Muskies. Pass out to center. That goes off a skate. Muskies flip it to the Falls line. And it's Joslin. He'll move it to the left side to Koscheck. Koscheck, long wrister. Gloved by Carson Lowry. And he'll hold on for the faceoff with, how's my math? 6:37 gone here in the third period. I got the math teacher beside me. I better not mess this up or he's going to call me on it. 6:37 gone in the third, 3-1 Muskies.
With those 17-minute periods, you really got to think about it.
That's all right. Old men should think more. It helps improve the memory. Here's the Broncos now, looking to center the puck in front. That's intercepted by Rolstad, though. And coming up the left side now for the Muskies, it's Ashton Veldhuisen. He'll send it into the far corner. Gene centers it! Almost found Veldhuisen at the side of the net. Just got away from here at the last second. Muskies, though, cause a turnover inside the Bronco line. McFarland will try now for the Falls. He'll send it around to the other side to Matt Worley. Worley puts it off the stick of Max Dremel, and the Muskies backhand it into the zone. Broncos trying to get a rush on the go here. They're down 2. They need to find something quickly. Forechecking, though. Good job there by Veldhuisen, rather. Caused the turnover. Boost shot. That's blocked by Dremel, and he felt that one off his right ankle. He's hot, going off to the bench in some distress on the chain. So Max Dremel, will see if he's able to get back into this contest. Pass now along the right wing. Aiden Jean in for the zone. He tried to make a move. Gets into the center of the ice. The pass in front. Rolstad stopped there by Schoberg. Broncos get it off the glass and out. Good chance there for the Muskies. Tipped into the Broncos zone. Here's McFarland now chasing after it for the Broncos. But Cable's going to keep it in on the right side boards, at least for a moment. But coming away with it is Koscheck. He moves it quickly to Asher Keep. Keep, though, cut off at the pass by McPherson. And now coming up the left-hand side, it's McCormick. McCormick fires the wrist shot. And Schoberg will hold on to that one with 8:45 to go here in the third. Muskies continue to lead 3-1.
I'd say brought to you by Beyond Aesthetics. Give them a call at 218-540. Whoop, I better make sure I get this right here, guys. Where is my other sheet of paper? Make sure I get that number right, 218-540-0149, or go to beyondaestheticsdayspa.com.
Here's McPherson with a shot. That's high over top of the net. Broncos will grab the rebound, send it off the glass and out to center. Evan Cable will pick it up back there. He'll go to center, McPherson. McPherson, nice move inside. Bursts across the line. Oh! And offside called. And Hasbargen, lucky he didn't get the gate on that one as he got the stick on McPherson pretty good, knocked him off his feet. But the offside call coming first. And the faceoff will be outside of the Falls line with 8:24 to go here in the third.
Another final score. Hang on to your hats. Rockridge boys 123, International Falls 24.
I have actually been in a game like that as a player in my high school days, and it's not fun being on the wrong end of that, I tell you.
It is not.
Here's the Muskies now. Looking to move it out of their zone. Centering pass though from Max Dremel. Good to see him back out on the ice after he blocked that shot earlier in the period. Shot from the side by Schakowsky goes off the base of the net. Broncos look to chase it down in the left wing corner. Muskies grab it though. LePage will get it and backhand it out to center. Back for it there is Hasbargen. He moves it to the right wing. Pass misses Max Dremel. And it'll be the Fort picking up the puck. Wilson moves it to LePage. LePage. He'll get it out to the neutral zone. Intercepted there by Schakowsky, who sends it right back into the Fort Francis zone. Trent Wilson now off the end boards. Looking to move it to Tucker. To LePage. Now back to Tucker in the left corner. He'll get it to Wilson. Wilson takes a hit there from Schakowsky. Wilson moves it to Armstrong. Armstrong, that pass out and almost intercepted. Now chance perhaps in the slot here. Turnaround shot by Schakowsky. That goes wide of the net. Max Dremel back to the right point. Caden Zahn over to Aiden McFarland. McFarland a long shot. That's blocked by Tucker, who gets it to LePage. LePage now up the left wing side. Muskie's trying to bust out. Burnell has it bounce off his stick. LePage gets it there. Broncos get it, send it back down to the Fort line. And now we're going to get a penalty. We'll get too many men on the ice, I'm thinking, as the Muskie change did not go as planned, or are we going to have a
rookie penalty. No, a misconduct coming up here.
Wow, Grayson Burnell, not a good decision. He gets the head contact penalty first, and then a misconduct to go along with that. And that's going to end the night for Grayson Burnell. He'll be spending the rest of this hockey game watching from the box with just 6:59 to go. 2 minutes for head contact and a 10-minute misconduct to go along with it.
Yeah, he was on the far side of the boards. Him and Max Dremel got mixed up. There was a punch to the head, I guess, for lack of a better term, and the hand went up immediately, and then obviously he didn't like the call on the way across. So this power play for the Broncos will be brought to you by Canner Electric. For all your electrical needs, both commercial and residential, stop at Canner Electric at 500 4th Street in International Falls, or call 218-283-8319. The penalty kill is brought to you by West End Motors. West End Motors is your Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge dealer that treats the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We also have a timeout here.
Yes, Broncos, I believe, calling the timeout to set themselves up on the power play. Quentin LePage going over to serve the minor penalty assessed to Burnell, who's going to be in there taking care of his own 10-minute misconduct.
And this timeout is brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that is professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take very good care of you. I told you, we've got lots of reads here tonight. We got to get them all in. We got to thank those businesses.
You know what that tells me, Tim? It tells me that the man to my right has been doing a heck of a job collecting sponsors for these broadcasts. So pat yourself on the back there, my friend.
The team of us over there at KGHS KSDN getting her done.
Don't give that Bullstead fella any credit. We know who the brains of the operation is.
He's probably listening, so.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't got my paycheck yet, so I guess I better behave with myself talking about the boss. So, sorry, Mike was just kidding. That's okay, just kidding. And I'm sure you didn't pay off Bruce Raboyne to say those nice things about you either earlier in the Where Are They Now segment. So, all good, all good. Face off in the Muskies zone. Quick whistle after the face off 5 seconds ago. Minute 55 to go in the power play for the Broncos. And this is Joslin trying to get the puck over to Skifstad on the right wing boards. Bounces off his stick, and Tucker will get it. Bounce it off the glass and all the way down into the Broncos zone. So, again, if we thought the last one was a must score for the Broncos, this one definitely, the Falls has to find a way to find the back of the net here. Just 6:30 to go in the third period, down 3-1. Centering pass. That deflects off of Muskie and off the head of Ashton Barnes or Veldhuizen and out. That's using your head there, Mr. Veldhuizen. Well done. Muskies get it, send it out to center. Joslin will get it, makes a nice move on McCormick at center, cuts in along the right side. He tries to drop it to Skifstad, but that was intercepted. Good play by Veldhuizen. He sends it all the way into the Broncos zone. 1:05 to go in the Falls power play. 6 minutes even left now in the third period. Muskies 3, Broncos 1. The border battle 20-22. First time in 34 months these two teams have hooked up, and it has been a dandy hockey game so far. Can the Falls find a way to crawl back into this one? That pass ahead deflects all the way in the Muskie zone, and unfortunately the cardinal sin of the power play, an icing call against the Broncos.
Every time I see an icing on a power play now, I think of you and the cardinal sin. I can't help it. The icing call brought to you by Arrowhead Transit, 1-800-862-0175, option 5 for a ride in the borderland area. Also, I'm going to go back to the first period, the hit by Cody Joslin. That hit brought to you by Northern Lumber. Free estimates delivery to your work site. Northern Lumber, everything to build anything, located on Highway 53 at 307th Street in International Falls.
Even all the way across the ice, you can see the cringe by Chad Baldwin when he sees that happen there from his own team on the power play. Muskies can't quite get the puck out. Great block by Hasbargen. He took that high on the shoulder right at the blue line, but kept it in. Good effort there by the Falls blue liner. Now it's Koscheck on the left wing boards. He'll set up. Spins away. Still got possession of the puck. He goes over to Hasbargen. Hasbargen, center of the ice, fires the wrister, loose in front, scramble for it. Chance there for Koscheck, and he put it just wide. Now it's Schakowsky with it. Leaves it for Koscheck. Back to Schakowsky. Muskies back to full strength. So power play over. 0 for 4 for the Broncos tonight. Trying to drive the net is McFarland. Whoa, and the Muskies almost an own goal. Cable looking to send it around behind his net. Actually shot it right at Lowry, who thankfully for the Muskies was in good position. Stops the shot from his own player. holds on for the faceoff with 4:48 to play.
Can I give him the save of the period for that? I think I have to. It is brought to you by Norland Oil, located at 6115 Highway 1171 on the west side of Emo. Norland Oil is your source for bulk and retail fuel in the Rainy River District.
I'm sure he doesn't mind you recognize it. I don't know if Evan Cable wanted you to recognize that one, but here come the Muskies now. On the right wing, Aiden Jean. He's pushed by Crandall, but sends it back deep into the zone. Jean now lays a bump there on Worley, and the Muskies cause a turnover. Right side corner. Puck centered to the right point to Trent Wilson. Muskies looking to gain possession. This is Crandall with it. He goes off the boards. He finds Allen, and now it's Max Dremel on the left side. Dremel in across the line. He's got Allen with him. Allen gets the puck, center of the ice, loses it in his skates for a second, then gets bodied there by Ralstad. Turnover, shot from the point. That deflects wide. That came off the stick of Worley. Jean gets it, looking to move it past Max Dremel. Sends it in behind. And picking up on the far side is Barnes. That goes off a body, and then Ralstad gets it, sends it all the way down the ice, and we'll have an icing call. So 3:45 left in the third period. Muskies continue to lead 3-1.
This icing call brought to you by Ed Conn & Sons, your place to purchase Benjamin Moore paints in Fort Francis. And I have a question for you, Joey. Has Fort Francis kind of taken the air out of the game a little bit? I mean, they seem to be slowing you down, and there's a penalty here on Royce Allen for the Falls. I did not see it. I didn't even see the call from the official.
Did not see a hand raised on that, no, so we'll see what the call is going to be on that one. But, boy, that is an ill-timed penalty for the Falls with 3:45 to go in the third. Royce Allen heading to the box for 2 minutes. So now the Muskie power play, which is 1-4-3 this evening, will get back into action. Broncos 0 for 4, so penalty kill for the Muskies certainly been working.
This power play brought to you by Mr. Sub. You can give them a call at 807-274-6310. They cater.
Here's the Muskies winning the draw.
Number 16, Royce Allen, 2 minutes roughing. Time of the penalty, 13.
So a roughing call to Royce Allen. So the Muskies looking to put this one away now. Up 2 late in the third. A third goal here, and you can pretty much turn out the lights on the Broncos. Chown with it behind the net. He's bodied there by McFarland, but holds possession of the puck. Moves it to the left side to McCormick. Sorry, make that Ralstad on the left side. Ralstad now. Sends it in all the way around to Chown in behind the net. He's bothered there by Zahn. McPherson comes in to help out, but the Broncos steal the puck, and they send it all the way down. Good job by Skifstad. Cable now hustling back. He's watched there by Koscheck. Loses an edge and goes down. Koscheck will intercept. Tried to center it to Skifstad. Skifstad's got possession in behind the net. He'll look to work it in front. Skifstad puts it back to the point now. Zahn, wrister, deflected. Koscheck got a stick on it. One hopper to Lowry, and he got low and held on to that one for the faceoff. 2:48 to go in the period. 1:03 left in the Muskie power play.
Bronco penalty kill brought to you by St. Thomas School. Small class sizes and personalized learning. Call 218-283-3340 or check them out on Facebook to enroll your child at St. Thomas School.
So face off to the right of Lowry. Muskies now. Here's Max Dremel. He's looking to come all the way around the net. He does. Goes back to the left point, but that pass gets under the stick of Cody Joslin. Goes all the way back to Terrell Schoberg. He'll move it there to Worley. Worley now. Whoa, dangerous. That went off of Veldhuis on the side of the net, bounced right to Schoberg, and he had to be ready for that one as it was a spontaneous shot on goal that he wasn't expecting. Good play there by Schoberg to keep his head in that play. Long pass ahead. Dremel almost loose in on the left side. Centers it. No one there for the Broncos, though. Muskies get it, and they'll send it out of the zone. LaPlante with it. Has it tapped away from him, but now Veldhuis moves it into the zone. 12 seconds left in the Muskie power play. Really looks like the Fort has been more concerned about protecting their own end than trying to score on this one. Minute 50 to go in the third period. Booth now, center of the ice. Tucker walks in, shot, scores! Pull out the hammer and grab the nails. The coffin is closed. Jackson Tucker with the wrister finding its way to the back of the net. I don't know if it caught a piece of a Bronco player perhaps going in. It looked like it changed direction just ever so slightly on Terrell Schoberg. but it's Jackson Tucker getting the power play goal with 1:45 to go in the third, and the Muskies now with an almost insurmountable 4-1 lead.
Fourth goal scored by number 23, Jackson Tucker. The assist number 8, Alex Booth, and number 13, Clyde LaPlante. Time of the goal, 15-15. That's Tucker from Booth on the point. And
So,
15-15.
LaPlante.
LaPlante picked up the
So, and I believe that's second assist of the night, yes, for Clyde LaPlante. So, 2 helpers for the Muskie forward, but Jackson Tucker finding the back of the net. Great wrist shot from the top of the left circle. And the Muskies connect to pretty much ice this one now with 1:22 to go. Speaking of ice, we have icing against the Muskies. I love segues when they just come out of nowhere. It's great.
Brought to you by Ed Kahn and Sons, and of course stay tuned for the post-game show. Brought to you by by West End Motors and also by Nelson Salvage and Recycling. I'm going to go down and get an interview with one of the Muskie players.
I was going to say, was that your nice segue to tell me you're leaving me for the rest of this period?
Well, soon. I'll stick here just in case here because we got an empty net.
Empty net is there. In fact, Schoberg is on the bench. 6 attackers for the Broncos. Looking to try anything to get back into this contest. Here is the Broncos trying to move to the front of the net. The shot, pad save. That came off the stick of Koscheck. Muskies looking for the empty netter, but the long shot there by Gene misses the net, and it'll be another icing call against the Muskies with 1:05 left here in the third.
Again, that icing call brought to you by Ed Kahn and Sons, your source to, or your place. Oh, a high stick coming up here on the Broncos, Parker Olsen. And so back onto the power play for the Muskies, and that'll bring the goaltender back in, I would assume. That icing call, again, brought to you by Ed Kahn and Sons, your place to purchase Benjamin Moore Paints in Fort Francis. And this this power play, brought to you by Mr. Sub and the penalty kill for St. Thomas School.
So Schoberg having to go back in the net as the faceoff will come just outside the Broncos blue line, 1:05 to go. And it's Parker Olser, 2 minutes for high sticking. So that'll pretty much nullify any more chances of the Broncos. If they had it, it would have been a miraculous comeback. Here's a chance in front. Loose puck. Scores! Look what I found. Taylor Chown. After the drive to the net by Ashton Barnes, he took a hit getting the original shot on goal, sacrificed his body, but the save by Schoberg, but nobody else could find the puck except Taylor Chown, who looked that wide open net right in the eye and said, "Thank you very much." 55.6 seconds to go in this one, and the Muskies now build that lead up to 5-1.
It's just not a 5-1 hockey game, but that's probably what the scoreboard's going to say at the end of this hockey game.
Your Muskies power play goal scored by number 6, Taylor Chow. The assist number 19, Ashton Barnes. Time of the goal, 15:05. That's Chow from Barnes.
And here comes LePage in on the breakaway. LePage, the backhander. Couldn't quite get the shot off. So another power play goal for the Muskies here in the late stages of this one. 25 seconds to play. Broncos look to move it out of the zone. Coming up with it now, it's Jake Olsen. Olsen into the Muskie zone, moves it into the left corner. He comes together there with Booth. Booth and Olsen in a battle. And now, looks like we're going to have Booth and Olsen both heading to the box. Coincidental minors coming as they got tied up in behind the Muskie nets. So with 12.2 seconds to play, roughing calls to Booth and Jake Olsen, and they will end this game in the sin bin. And looks like we'll have at least one more face-off in the Muskie zone. Koscheck to take it against LaPlante. Broncos win it. There's a shot. That's blocked and deflects into the fall zone, and that'll just about do it. 3 seconds to play. The crowd rises to its feet here at the IFK, and this one is over. The 2022 border battle going to the Fort Francis Muskies as they claim a 5-1 victory over the International Falls Broncos here tonight at the Ice for Kids Arena. We'll be back in just a little bit with the post-game show. Again, your final score, Fort Francis 5, International Falls 1. Those of you watching on home TV, we thank you so much for tuning in this evening. And for those of you listening on radio and online, we'll be back with the post-game in just a little bit. You are watching Muskie hockey and listening to Bronco hockey on home TV, KSDM, and RJBroadcasting.com.